Hey guys, how are you all? I just wanted to come back and kind of do a little follow up on what I talked about last week. Again, May is the best month of the year, so let's take this all in, use it to our advantage. So I'm gonna call this week an enlightenment ethos. That's what I'm gonna call it. We have a softer sky, I guess is a good way to put it. A little bit less of there's not a lot of bad transits. Not that there's ever a bad transit, in my opinion. Astrology is always a cycle. It's always a guide to live your best life. So whatever happens with these transits in relation to your chart, it's there for your highest good. It's just whether or not you choose to view it that way or turn lemons into lemonade. But May is not that. May is not turning lemons into lemonade. It's really good vibe, really good energy. So just kind of want to follow up on last week and talk about what's going to happen this week moving forward and kind of how you can harness that energy and what to do with it. So not a ton has changed, but a little bit more luck in the sky. So I think everybody's going to be super happy to hear that. So one of the astrologers that I follow, that I've met with, talked to, he's kind of an inspiration, I guess. His name's Cam White. You can find him on YouTube if you ever want to follow him. Super young guy, super, I don't know the word, just he's awesome. Young guy, but super smart. And he said this week is about fucking around and finding out. So I kind of laughed at that, and I think that's somewhat true. Fucking around and finding out. So the last live that I did kind of talked about how this is the time for changes, time to take action, no stagnation. That kind of theme, that theme from last week is sticking through. It's just going to be all that luck that I talked about in May. It's just getting stronger with the transits that are happening this week. So just want to give you, I guess, a key word would be breakthrough. Break through the stagnation. So you're going to get cosmic breakthroughs, intuition. Now's the time to be like, I've had it. I've had enough of that. I'm not doing that anymore. So breakthroughs and no more stagnation. So the theme is moving forward there. I do want to give you some quotes. I kind of gave you that one from Cam, which I just, again, makes me giggle because it's real. So fucking around and finding out. Another quote that I meant to say last week and I didn't was that, and I don't even remember where I heard this one, but it's super good, that rejection is protection. So think about that in your life. Like, where have you not gotten the job or not gotten the raise, or a friend leaves your life, or whatever that looks like? Rejection is sometimes protection. And then you look back on it and you're like, oh, thank goodness I didn't get that job, or thank goodness I'm not friends with that one, or whatever that looks like. Rejection is protection. I'd write that down personally in my journal. I did. It came up and I was like, that's the quote I meant to say last week. So keep that one in mind. Rejection is protection. Another quote that, and I don't know that this was necessarily the way that it came out of this person's mouth, and I don't remember, again, the person. Procrastination is most of the time due to fear. So what do I pick out of my life where that applies? There's so many times that it applies that I don't know, but I can tell you this, like my taxes this year, I was, I don't want to owe anything. Do I owe anything? I remember saying to myself, I'd rather clean the toilets in the house than do my taxes. And again, when I go back to that quote, because I journal all the time, there's something with the taxes that made me scared. I was afraid. But you know what? I did them. I still don't know what the outcome is. Pray for me, please. But I did my taxes, and I think that rang true in at least that moment, and so many in my life, that procrastination is due to fear. It's due to fear. Is that a college kid's project? Is that, well, hell, So many things. I know y'all can relate. Another Cam White thing that came to mind, and this was hilarious too. It's a good point. It's a fact that sharks in the ocean, if they stop moving, they die. If they stop swimming, they die. So if sharks die, if they don't keep moving forward, man, what would that do to our lives if we thought in that way? Like, if we don't keep moving forward, taking the next steps to better our higher self, our spiritual self, our bodies, or whatever that looks like for you, if we stopped moving, we died. Because there's a lot of us that just want to sit on the couch. I know there's many days I do. So keep that in mind. Don't stop moving or you'll die. Don't stop moving forward. Forward's the key word there. So three quotes that I wanted to share with you that kind of ring true to me. And I made sure to write them once again in my journal so that I don't forget those things. So the key words that I want to dig in for this week: trust, universal trust, trusting in source, whoever that is for you, God, or whoever that is for you, that everything will work out for its highest good. Trust. Release what is not there for your highest good. Just let it go, for God's sakes. Stop fucking around. Let it go. Let it go. Why? Again, go back to fear. What are you afraid of? Let it go. Faith again kind of goes back to that trust that everything's going to work out for your highest good. Resistance. Stop resisting. Sometimes what you see might be negative right now. When you look back, it's not so negative. If that hadn't happened, you wouldn't be where you are. So stop resisting what you know is going to, or, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. You know you need to change it, but you're resisting it because it's hard. Sometimes making a change is hard. Most of the time it's hard. Nothing in this life is easy. We came here to learn a lesson. We came here to do something. And maybe that's one of the lessons, that you just need to stop resisting and let it be. Let it be. What will be, will be. Truth. Now is the time that truth needs to come out. It's going to come out whether you want it to or not. So let it be you that leads that. Let it be you that lets the truth come out. Go ahead and speak your truth. Don't hold it in. Open up your throat chakra, do some meditations, whatever that looks like, grounding, and speak your truth, because it's going to come out whether you want it to or not. I'd rather be on my terms. Honesty goes with that too. Be honest with yourself in this time when you're doing a review of your life, when you're doing a review of your circumstances, and going back to that releasing things, and just be truthful with yourself. Stop fearing, stop resisting, and be truthful and honest with yourself. Surrender. Surrender is a big one. I have to talk to myself daily about that. When I try to control things, we don't have control, people. Whether you think you do or not, every day something bigger is in control. We have the choice. We can make choices, but we're still not in control. So let go. Let go of that, surrender, and let what happens happen. Happen. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Vibe high, do what you can to ground, stay positive. A lot of people ask me, what does it take to vibe high? What does that mean when you vibrate higher? It means you're happy. It means that you don't get down. The negative people that surround you or negative situations, you either extract yourself from that, or you really work to meditate, take care of yourself, exercise, all those grounding, meditation, all those techniques that I mentioned, which, by the way, would have come in super handy with all the solar activity that we've had, which is now coming down, thank the Lord. I actually handled it quite well because I did a lot of those things that I put in my post. If you didn't see that, look back at it. If you had headaches, anxiousness, heart palpitations, stress, anxiety, you were moody, you were mean, a lot of that has to do with the solar flares in the solar activity that happened. So swirl syndrome there, went off path a little bit, but that goes back to vibing high means you're just a happy person. You meditate, you do the things for self-care that you need to. And when you're around other people, if you are in a situation that's not so happy, you take yourself out of it. People either have the choice to raise to you or they go away. So you go away, which means they go away, or you are in a relationship where you are trying to help someone, but eventually they're not getting up to that vibration or that higher vibration or where you're at, and they're bringing you down. They need to go away. It's as simple as that. So anyway, last keyword, stubbornness. I can tell you right now, I've met with a few people, clients that, man, they know the answer. They know what they need to do and they won't do it because it's hard. There's fear there. Again, procrastination is due to fear. So let's relate that to any situation in life, whether it's homework in college or whether that's, separating from someone or moving out of a house or leaving a job. It's scary. Just have faith, because whatever decision you make is the right decision, because they all lead back to source. No matter what you do in this life, it all leads back to source. It all leads back to your highest good. And stop fighting it, because fighting it makes it harder for you. Fighting it makes your life more miserable. Whereas if you just knew and you're listening to your intuition and what you knew you needed to do, well, that makes the suffering a lot less, right? Because you just get it over with, move on. There's few people that I meet with that they had made a hard decision and were 6 months, a year down the road, and it wasn't the right one. Or they didn't go back and go, what was I thinking? Why did I stay that long? Or why did I do that? Yeah, duh. So people shit or get off the pot, I guess. And if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it, like I said last time. So again, just want to reiterate the astrology that I study. When I speak to you guys right now, it's going to be about the collective, about the whole. Everybody's chart's going to be different in their placements and exactly where in your life this will affect you. But, I want to concentrate on the crystals and energy work and everything like that. So I'll give you a little overview every week, but I don't want to get into the nitty gritty for each rising sign or, if you want to set up a meeting with me, I will take some time to look into your chart and kind of see what I see. But for right now, I'm just going to give you kind of a collective overview and the energy of the week so you know what to expect that way. Again, astrology is a guide to live your best life. It's all about synchronicities and cycles. So some transits may only happen once in our lifetimes, maybe never. And some transits happen once a year. Mercury retrograde will happen 2-3 times a year. So again, all transits, it's a pattern. Full moons, new moons, things are related in your chart to what happened, whatever, in 2019. That's a big theme right now. What happened in 2019? Where are you now? A lot of the transits that are happening now for me, holy cow, it's creepy how true that my chart is rang to my story. And not because I forced it or even knew. A lot of the things I looked back on and was like, ooh, wow, that's nutty. So anyway, so just real quick, the moon, your moon sign is about your emotions, your home, your body. Your rising sign, or what you call the ascendant sign, is what's most true to you as a person. Your sun sign is about your career and your purpose. Okay, so that's kind of how they all tie together. And if you want to find those out for yourself, there's several folks to follow that you can look, or Google. You can look to see what each week is for your personal chart. So the big players this week, Monday through Sunday, are going to be Taurus is the sign that a lot of the planets will be in, okay? Your benefic Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter is another benefic. Venus, for those that you guys don't know, is about love and money. Uranus is like shock and awe, surprise. So bam, bam, something comes up and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. That's a Uranus feel, okay? So when Uranus is conjoining these planets, they're going to be good surprises this week. That's the thing. You might not recognize them as good surprises. They may seem like shit in the moment. Like, oh gosh, I just got fired from my job. What am I going to do? But what you don't realize is that a little bit down the road, again, astrology is all about cycles and about a story. It may be the dream that you have been wishing for. But in the moment, it doesn't seem good. And then you've got Jupiter in play, fairy godfather. He's all about goodness and wealth and prosperity and just he's a blessing. So is Venus when she's in play, and she's in this week. So I don't want to go through each and every transit. Just know those things going and use this energy to your advantage. Know that. Know there may be some surprises, and then in that moment, if it's kind of crappy in the moment, know, maybe this isn't bad. Maybe this is going to turn out good. Not even maybe, but it will turn out good and for your highest good. So stop resisting. It's going to bring a lot of emotional confidence, a lot of go, kind of like what I said last week. Go, 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 get your stuff done. You're getting a little push. And you're just gonna be confident and like it's go time. Still go time. But just know that the universe always has your back. It always does. If you are vibing high and doing what you need to do and not succumbing to any negativity and just doing what you need to do, the universe will always have your back. Just don't ever speak anything into existence that you don't want, because thoughts are reality. So what else do I have to say to y'all? So as easily as things can come in this week, so just some person, you're like, oh my gosh, we're going to be best friends forever. They say they're moving to another country. So just as easy as things are going to come into your life this week, they can easily go out. If they go out, they're not meant to be in your life. That could be so many things. So again, a generalization, but just realizing that what comes in could easily go out within this period of time. You're going to gain more clarity, more understanding, and there's could be some dramatic things, or what you feel as dramatic, in this week's time. And just know that. Just don't, if it happens and you feel stressed or overwhelmed, calm it down, because it's all for the good. And whatever comes this week is going to be great. So just know that. What's going to be is going to be. It is. So don't stress over it. You can't change it. So I wanted to talk about a certain situation or certain in my studies this week that kind of came up. Let's say you have a person, a significant other, a friend. It could be a business. It could be, I don't know, just something like that. You've put the last year or since 2019, you have put money, resources, education. Let's say you're going for a specific career. You've put everything into this thing, but you've gotten the feeling recently like it's not right. I'm so done with this person. They're draining me. I don't want that career anymore. Just there's something off about it. What I was passionate about, I'm not anymore. But like from that perspective, it's education. So let's say I put $50,000 into this career that I was like, I am sure this is what I want. And you're kind of getting the inkling that you don't want that anymore. Again, it could be time, money, education, relationships, a situation. If you feel that itch and you know that it's not right for you, you know it inherently. and you keep getting that in your head that something is off, it's not what I thought it was going to be, or it's bringing me down in any way, it's okay to let that go. It's okay to let that go, and you should let that go. I'm going to liken it to a business owner. I start this business, right? I start this company or this thing, and I keep pouring money into it, but and this is a specific person I'm talking about that I help, and I've seen this many times, but I keep pouring money in, and I'm not going to give it up because it's a pride thing. It's like, I'm not going to fail. So just keep losing more money. It's like going to the casino. I'm just going to keep putting money in the slot, even though it's going away. Well, I'm going to win, right? I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to win at some point. Well, yeah, after you've spent $900 million, sure. Maybe not. If you know something isn't right and you're not winning at it, relationships, career, whatever that is, let it go. Cut your losses, because in the end, you're going to lose more. Okay? In the end, you're going to lose more. This is something I see all the time. Cut your losses. There's a learning experience to be had there, but you're not meant to stay there. So that's a big theme this week too. Cut your losses. Get out now, because you already have the answer. All these people already have the answer. They already know what they're supposed to do, but they keep doing it. Why? Anyway, so there's another thing. Know this, Monday is going to be the most surprising day of the year. So, let me know, guys. Let me know what surprises come up for you. Good, bad, ugly. They're all good in my opinion. So I'm always going to come back at you with, well, that was meant to happen. It's only going to lead you down a better path. But I still want to know what surprises happen on Monday. Give or take a day or two. Because just when a transit happens, it doesn't mean it happens like that time, that day. So, luckiest day of the year, let's look at Friday, Saturday. Just so you know, Jupiter's in play, Venus is in play. The luckiest day of 2024 is Friday into Saturday. So let me know there. Anything else I want to say? I don't think so. So kind of want to hit on again what crystals are good for this week. Everything that I said for last week will still play for this week. So if you have those crystals, pull them out, wear them, put them next to your bed, meditate, whatever, with those crystals, they're still good. So that is, I'll go through a couple others that could help for this week. One big one, I think I mentioned it on like the sub list last week, was citrine. This is one of my favorites, although I have like 900 favorites because my collection is rather large and I wear crystals daily. I apologize for my attire last time and now, because sometimes I just decide that I want to get on here and chat when I'm in my PJs because I'm comfortable and whatnot. But citrine is something you all need in your collection, period. Amethyst, citrine, like I can give you the basics list. If you ever question about that, email, call, text, whatever. Citrine is, it's like, to me, it's puppies, rainbows, butterflies, like all things good and happy. And not only that, it's motivating, inspiring, brings clarity, improves your mood, and helps in personal growth. So I wear citrine often. I have citrine, well, I'll show you. This guy is actually for sale on the website, and this is a beautiful piece of citrine. I can take it out. It's a natural citrine. And again, I don't do fillers. I don't do fake, guys. So this is a natural piece of citrine. Citrine can be dyed, can be heat treated. Heat treating, to me, see the article on my website about heat treating and dyeing and how it affects vibrations. Crystals, with crystals, gosh, you can't see anything. I'm going to have to improve this for our live show this week. This one has tons of rainbows. It's literally like citrine is a rainbow. Like that's what it is. It's just happy. This guy is a very good quality piece, okay? Huge good quality piece. I had a custom stand made for it. And here he is in his stand. He's just gorgeous. The clarity in the stone. And yeah, that's what natural citrine looks like. No heat treating, no dyeing. Came out of the ground, polished into this double point. So that's good quality citrine. Here's another piece. These are my little points. These are on the website too. I like these for crystal grids. We'll go through that someday. You guys are like, what's a crystal grid? We'll go through that, or else sometime I'll have a moment to write a block on it. Crystal grids, these are great for those. Also good to just, you can decorate with them. I have little shelves behind me, all my little crystals, I switch them out. Little guys, I can put anything on those. So put these in your space, put them in your purse, put them in your pocket when you need them. You can see a couple of rainbows in the sky. But again, super clear, natural citrine. When citrine's dyed, it'll be a little bit more of an orange color. Not dyed, forgive me, take that back. Not dyed, heat treated is going to take on more of an orange color. I don't personally feel that that changes anything about the vibration of the crystal or the structure. So sorry, I have squirrel syndrome right now, but the reason a stone vibrates, we vibrate, this vibrates that, the walls, everything is energy. Crystals are made up, and again, you go to my site, How Crystals Work. It's the crystalline structure within these guys that causes them to vibrate. For those of you that pick something up and you're like, ew, I hate that. Or, oh my gosh, I need this. What speaks to you? Because some things, may vibrate too low, too high, or they just don't fit with what your needs are. It's crazy how many people are like, Katie, this is bull crap. I don't believe in this crap. And then they go with me to a crystal shop and they're like, I have a headache. I feel dizzy. It's like, yeah. Well, energy is energy, people. Universe is the universe. And sooner you realize that, well, the easier your life will be. So that's citrine. Happy, butterflies, rainbows, motivation, clarity, personal growth. I have a lot of citrine on the site. I don't buy fake crap, guys. I buy quality stuff. But there's citrine on there, bracelets, jewelry, everything, all price ranges. Get some citrine. I wear citrine almost daily. That's one of my go-tos. Another go-to that everybody needs in their collection is amethyst. Again, crystalline structure. Amethyst and a lot of stones may come in different colors, but the crystalline structure, the vibration of the stone is the same regardless of the color. Usually the color might just bring a little bit more, like if it's blue, most of the time that communication. So it may vary slightly with color, but not with its vibration. So here's a pink amethyst heart. It's one of my favorite pieces. I only have one of these. It is absolutely stunning. And this is druzy. Okay, that's, again, I don't buy anything with filler. A lot of my stones are going to have the natural inclusions, where a lot of shops will sell stones where they'll fill like a druzy pocket or a natural VUG is with VUG. They'll fill that. And I'm like, what the hell? No. I want how it came out of the ground, because Mother Earth created this fabulous thing and I want it just that way. So this pink amethyst heart is absolutely stunning. Here's some amethyst bracelets. These ones are newer in the store. These are dream amethyst. So you see a little bit more white inclusion with the dream amethyst bracelets. I just love them. They're heavy, they're good quality. I know I have the solid purple as well, but just wanted to show you guys these because I think they're absolutely awesome. For me, I mean, I have crystals everywhere in my house. I meditate with them, I wear them, I decorate with them because I'm sorry, I get home goods and all the things, but Every crystal is literally like Mother Earth made this. It's unique, and I'm not going to see another one coming or going. And that's for me. Like, I'm happy to mix some things, but I want some unique pieces and that bring benefits. Hello. So for me, and I can pass down to my children or family members. Crystals are a great gift. They bring health in all aspects, and they're absolutely gorgeous and super cool. So amethyst is sleep. It's going to help with anxiety. So as you're going through these processes, if you get a surprise, oh my gosh, I just got fired, or I don't know what to do this week, that's going to be good, but you don't feel it in the moment, amethyst is a good one that's going to help you. Okay, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Because it relaxes your mind. The energy of amethyst just relaxes your mind. And as far as sleep, I have a huge geode by my bed. Of course, I'm trucking out 900 million crystals every full moon to charge them. Oh, I forgot the citrine ring. Citrine in a ring too. Got plenty of those. I love them. This one is only $33. Sterling silver citrine. Forgot to show you that. Squirrel, apologize. But amethyst will help with your sleep. And I charge all my crystals on a full moon, bring them all back in. It's quite the process, but worth it, because I can even tell the energy is stronger after. Amethyst also is going to help you with self-care and your overall well-being. So again, another basic crystal you should have in your life, whether like this little guy can be displayed on a stand. There's all kinds of amethyst on the website, guys, so check it out. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Carnelian. Carnelian's a big one. I'm going to go ahead and take the tag off this guy. Carnelian's another basic to have in your collection. Again, you can wear a bracelet, decorate with it, put it in your space. There's so many things you can do with crystals. But carnelian is it gives you the courage. It's like, it's just this little push. Like, I got this. Like, nobody's taking me down today. Okay, so it's going to give you courage, confidence, peace. It's going to be a motivator to keep moving forward. So this is one of my little carnelian towers. Again, these are on the site. See, he has a little natural kind of inclusion there. And I look at the little inclusions in these stones as like your kids. Each of them's unique. Like, why do I want to fill that with something and make it look all perfect? Because life isn't perfect. We're not perfect. I look at these little inclusions as perfect because that's unique to this stone and how Mother Earth made her. So that's a carnelian tower. Again, on the website. Here is a carnelian 8mm bracelet. Carnelian, you can kind of see the white inclusions in it. I'm really gonna have to get this camera thing figured out for lives because you just can't see that well, can ya? So here's an 8mm. I believe we have some other sizes, some other items. This is another good go-to. Again, courage, confidence, peace, and motivation. We hit on jade. Love jade. These little foo dogs. So I know we talked about the money toad last week. So I'm big on these foo dogs. Again, good explanation on foo dogs. They're very heavy. I've got 3 sizes of them. Solid hand-carved jade foo dogs. These guys should go at the front door of your home. Read about the history. I could go on forever. Like, everybody needs a pair of foo dogs. You don't go anywhere in Asia and they don't have these on their front door. So these are incredible. I have a small, medium, and large. Again, jade is for prosperity, fortune, and well-being. And also, they're to be placed at your front door, but not directly facing it. So that's a feng shui thing. So ours are like dining room to the left of the front door, and they'll eat anybody that's not good that comes in. So I highly recommend these. But we also have bracelets, all other things in jade too. But if you don't have a pair of food dogs, these are extremely high quality. I know the vendor, met him in Denver at the gym show, who hand carves them, and they're heavy as hell. Like, I feel winded. So anyway, love those. Lastly, let's go with the hematite. So I mentioned Tiger Eye 2 last week. So I just want to pull a few different things for you guys. Hematite's kind of hard to, I have them in tumbled stones as well, but they're not really, I don't really find a lot of hematite towers, carvings, and things like that. But for those, like, I just got these bracelets in not that long ago, and they're cubed with the round beads. I wear my hematite bracelet pretty much daily as well. It's a go-to. It's protective. It helps you find your purpose, the energy of it. Gives you willpower. It absorbs negative energies too. So similar to a lot of the black crystals, it will absorb negative energy while giving you these positive vibes. And it helps with your self-esteem and helps you to not worry. And not to mention, it's pretty damn cool looking. You can go with black, silver. I've even seen it put with gold. So this is the cube bracelet that's on the website. Those are somewhat new. Tiger Eye from last week. I've got, which I was super excited to find. Here is yellow Tiger Eye. So this is a Tiger Eye that you're most, see the flash in it? Oh, they're so pretty. Another basic you need. But I've got these, but I also was able to find the red Tiger Eye and blue Tiger Eye. Not dyed, all natural. So I have those as well. So occasionally when I get a wild hair, I might wear this with the red and the blue Tiger Eye. And yeah, nobody's getting near me that day. So highly recommend that. And lastly, I want to show you a cost-effective way to get both combinations of your Tiger Eye and your hematite. I was able to find these guys. You have your hematite and your Tiger Eye together. So this is the hematite and yellow Tiger Eye beaded bracelet. This one is 8mm. So again, a good bracelet, in crystals to have in your daily routine. So whether y'all find them pretty attractive, if you're oh wait, no I don't. I thought maybe I'd picked up a red one. But if you're feeling drawn to something, probably need it. I personally don't wear bracelets according to what I wear every day. Like, I could be having purple on, and then I have Tiger Eye, amethyst, jade on my wrist. To me, it's about the benefits of the crystal. And again, my life has changed 100% since 5-6 years ago when I started this. So think of it what you will. If you think something's pretty and you like it, great. If you want to harness the energy and really start to work with crystals, that's great too. So whatever you want, need, or feel, or have questions about, reach out to me. I am always here to help regardless of your intention. And I just thank you guys for listening to me. And I look forward to our first live, which should be coming up this week. I just didn't want to wait to do it with all the transits and all the good things happening. I wanted to jump on tonight and let you know this stuff. But please let me know. Send me a message, an email. I don't care how you let me know. What do you want to see? Is it a certain crystals or something you want to learn about? Is it a certain category? Like I'm really interested in jewelry or home decor. What is that? Because we have thousands of products right now, and it's hard to determine kind of what to show in that first show. So any feedback that you can give me, I would greatly appreciate. Lastly, download the app on your app store under Enlightened KC. There is not much on there, I'm not gonna lie. Time has been tough, but like to have the time to enter all the products from the website to the app. But we're working on that, and I will be doing that this week, because everything that's in the app will be on the live show. So, and that's the easiest way, seamless way for you to shop and watch, even though you can still do that on Facebook. I encourage you to download the app. You'll also get notified if you choose to, whenever lives happen, sales, specials, things. So look for that notification, download the app that we're going live. I'm giving away some freebies classes. There's going to be some sales, some exciting stuff. So I can't wait to see you guys then. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.